So the DJI wireless mic adapter was just released, and although it is a great accessory for these Sony cameras, there comes one problem with it. That problem is that it no longer fits certain cages for the Sony ZVE1. So in today's video, we are going to test out several camera cages ranging from expensive to pretty affordable to see if this adapter fits any of those cages. First cage we're gonna look at is the small rig cage. It's the tried and true. Everybody knows this brand. It's got great reviews, and this cage was obviously created before this adapter came out. So, will it fit? First thing you gotta do is unscrew these locking mechanisms. Okay, so camera is in, and that is the clearance we are getting. So put the adapter in, and no good. Basically, when you try to push it too far in, it gets jammed and does not fully connect. So now these pins do not touch the hot shoe, making the small rig cage, although very comfortable with the silicone grip, a fail. Next one we have is one of the more affordable ones. This is the newer one, however you want to pronounce it. This one's cool because it does come with a micro HDMI clamp. It's got the rubberized grip, which is pretty comfy. Yeah, it's not as comfortable as a small rig, but it's nice that it's there. All right, moment of truth. We are going to put that in, and would you look at that? That is that's a perfect fit. There is plenty of clearance. Well, that's unexpected. Nice thing with this cage is we still have the Arca Swiss at the bottom. We still have connection points on the side, so I can still make it a vertical mounting camera for when I put it on the gimbal or on the tripod. Just put an Arca Swiss on here. Yeah, we still have two cold shoes up top. I guess my only concern is if I were to put a top handle on here, would it get in the way? We'll test that out later. But as of now, the newer cage gets a pass. Next, we're gonna try this random brand called Left Photo. This one is interesting because it comes with a wooden handle. Interesting build. I gotta see what this feels like with the camera actually. Cool thing is, you don't have to unscrew anything, it just goes right in. Honestly, don't know how I feel about that grip. Just taking a look at this clearance, doesn't look like it's gonna pass. No, it hits the camera cage right up there. I don't know, it sounds like it's connecting, but it's just so close that it's touching. Hold on, I actually feel like it does fit with just 1 centimeter of clearance. Check 1, 2. All right, just so you can see, look at the audio level. I am talking and it's actually picking up the audio levels. With this cage, the adapter does connect fully into it, but not enough clearance that I feel comfortable using it. I will give this a half pass. It works, but I would not recommend this cage over the newer that we just discovered works. Plus, I think this is more expensive, and this grip is interesting. I would have to get used to it. It makes the grip much fatter, but if you like wooden grips, maybe this is for you. Okay, next one is the ZVE1. They're known for their tripods, but I guess they make cages too. This one also has the silicone grip. We have Arca Swiss on the bottom. It's got this really cool key thing here, but that doesn't work. That's one downside already because all the other cages have a magnetic slot for their Allen key. A little inconvenient. Well, the grip is nice, and I do like how it doesn't cover any of your ports. Does it fit with this adapter? Oh, it does. That's a pretty good fit. That fits really well. There might be maybe 1 millimeter of clearance, not sure. I will say that the newer one has a better fit as far as clearance. They definitely give you more room. This one, you most likely cannot put a top handle up there just because there's really not any room for it. The grip feels great, I will give you that. This one feels pretty non-intrusive, which I like. Arca Swiss on the bottom. Only 1 cold shoe. Other than that, pretty cool. You still have access to this whole top row, which is not common with the other cages. Normally it kind of covers that up, but I do like how that feels. So, ZVE1, not bad. Kind of cool, and the packaging comes with another Arca Swiss where you can mount it on your side to keep it vertical. Feels pretty well built. I'm just not a big fan of how, although there is a magnetic slot here for a tool, that's only for the bottom. You then have to keep an extra Allen wrench on you, which you probably already have in your arsenal, but they could have easily just kept it in here. I give that like a 5, no, 6, 7 out of 10. Cool idea though. I know them for their tripods, not their cages. All right, the most expensive. Everybody knows about Tilta, pretty well known in this cage space. Alright, as far as build quality goes, Tilta, you win. You definitely have the nicest looking cage, but does it fit? Got to remove just one of the side locks, it looks like. They also come with a separate tool to remove this lock, even though they have this magnetic tool on the bottom. If other camera cages can fit Allen wrench in there, I feel like they could have as well. So that's a point knocked off. I will say this is a very clean looking cage. Throwing the camera on, that's a good fit. That's a really good fit. Interesting. That feels really nice on the hands. I think it makes the camera look pretty cool. We only have one cold shoe mount on this cage. Got some RE connector pins here. Actually, I don't even think that is an RE. These are just 1/4" threads, never mind. That's interesting because the newer cage has multiple RE locator pins. The thing about this Tilta is that it does not have a built-in Arca Swiss. The reason for that is they come with their own separate Arca Swiss plate, which is very high quality and beautiful. You can put it on the bottom or you can mount it on the side, so you can go vertical, but it's just one extra thing that has to always be attached on. And I felt like they could have kept it on this bottom part, but the reason they didn't is because they do have their own cooling fan attachment here. I heard good reviews on that one. Side note, you can actually buy a different cooling fan. This is by Ulanzi, which is just spring-loaded and universal. Can fit on pretty much a lot of cameras. If you're in the Tilta system, if you're a Tilta fanboy, then I could see you going for this cage, because I will admit, it feels good in the hand. Let me take that off of there, put it back in here. Clearance is great. There's no problem there. Plenty of room. This silicone grip feels great. It's actually softer than the Tilta one. Not saying it's more high quality, but it's just softer. But as far as practicality and just functionality, I think this newer one is the winner. You have the RE locating pins, you have more connection points, you have the built-in Arca Swiss, you also have the locking battery door, if that's something you care about. You have the built-in magnetic tool holder, 2 cold shoe mounts in case you want to attach other accessories, and it's a lot cheaper. I think this cage went for $75, where you can get the newer for $40. If I just got a new Sony ZVE1, I'm in the DJI mic system, I just got that adapter, I needed a cage that would fit, I think I'm going for the newer one. It's fairly priced, it's very functional, and it works better. I am gonna keep the newer cage, and I can confirm that it works with the ZVE1 with the new DJI wireless mic adapter. You will be able to fit it. If you already had a cage for the ZV and now you just got this adapter and realized that it does not fit, I would recommend this cage. If you wanted the most expensive cage and the highest quality one, this Tilta feels really good. A part of me really wants to keep this one, but I just don't like the fact that it doesn't have Arca Swiss on the bottom already. This tool is kinda useless. It works, but it's not as functional as just having the Allen wrench. Having no RE pins is disappointing because I just bought a new RE handle and I wanted to start implementing this because it's quicker and easier to attach and detach. Yeah, I think this is the winner. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope that helps, and see you next time. Peace.